What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Forza Horizon 4 video. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today we're jumping right back into it, and yes, we are not totally done with Forza Horizon 4, although we are playing a lot more Apex as of right now. So if you guys like Forza Horizon 4, make sure you guys subscribe because there will be a lot more videos on this. However, check out the Apex videos as well. I would much appreciate it, and maybe you'll like it. You never know. Leave some feedback on both the different games that I play, Apex and Forza. Let me know what sort of videos you guys want to see in the future. But today what we're doing is diving right back into Forza and showing you exactly what I've acquired so far since this game has come out. That's all the cars, all the money, all the houses, basically everything I have in this game so far. I'm going to show you, starting with the cars. We're going to jump into them. As you can see, we have the flagship car for this game, the Senna. That's the one that we're going to be starting with. Taking a quick look at it, I have it done up in this beautiful blue, which I've already done a video, which I will link down below too if you want to see the full customization on this thing. But this thing's an absolute beast, and basically everyone got this car for free, so I definitely got it that way as well. We're going to jump right out of here, actually go into my cars. Now, I'm not going to show each and every single car as I have actually filtered it out by favorites, but just know there are a lot more cars that aren't necessarily cars that I'll ever use, but these ones in my favorites are the majority of the cars that I'll use on a day-to-day basis. Now, I don't know where a lot of these cars came from. I just know they're in the garage and they're staying for the most part. Some of the other ones I'll get rid of, but also some of these I will be giving away because I do know there are some super rare cars in this game and very, very exclusive ones that you can't really get. So if there is a car that you guys like and you guys want, leave it down in the comment below. Leave the car name and maybe I'll give it away one day. So we'll actually start with the list starting from A all the way to Z. We got the Alfa Romeos. Now this thing, I have no idea where it came from, but it is an actual sick car. I really like it. I haven't actually driven it yet. As you can see, it's brand new in the garage, and it's actually the Forza Edition Alfa Romeo. So I'm interested to see if that's a rare one or if it's very, very common. This actual Giulia down here is pretty common. A lot of people have it, but I still really like it, especially with that color I put on it. Makes it look very sick. Have a couple Aston Martins, and I'm super happy they put the 2018 Aston Martin Vantage in it. I use this thing a lot. Not so much the GT12 or the Vulcan. I also have the Vulcan Forza Edition. We have the R8, which is awesome that you can now put ski boxes on the cars. Looks very, very unique and very cool. Also have the R8 V10 Plus 2016, and then the RS7, which is literally one of my favorite sedans out there right now. So such a beautiful car. Very, very interested to see the newer RS7 come out in the future. We got that taxi. I don't know how I got it, but we do, and this thing is rarer than rare can be. These are going for like 20 million on the auction house, so I put it in my favorites just to kind of show you that I do have one. We got the M4 GTS, the i8 Roadster. I believe the i8 Roadster was actually part of the car pass, so you guys get this car for free. However, the M4 GTS, I believe you have to buy. We got both the Bugatti Veyron and the Chiron, both amazing cars, both expensive as well. We do have one limousine. Now this thing I've never really used. I've used a little bit for a video, but that's about it. If you guys do want this car, this is one car that I'd be willing to give away. So let me know down in the comment if you want it and why you want it. Like, are you going to fully customize it? Are you going to use it for racing? Are you going to use it for YouTube videos? What do you want this car for? And maybe I'll pick the best one and hook you guys up with a good deal. We also have the ZR2 Colorados. Now these things are sick. Such a good, like, smaller truck in the game. Very excited for its competitor, the Ranger, to come out in this game, probably in the near future. But we have two of these. One is staying, and one I bought actually just so I can give it away. So let me know, same thing as the limousine. Let me know if you want this and what you want it for. We also have the ZL1 Camaro and the ZR1 Corvette. And these things are just ridiculous track beasts, and they're a lot of fun. They're actually free with the car pass. We got the Hellcat, very cheap, but still a very cool car. A couple Ferraris. We got the LaFerrari, the FXX, which this is the very first Forza game this car is in, which is awesome. We got the 488 GTB, and we also got the 812 Superfast. Now this is another rare car. I don't have multiples. I'll be keeping this one, but nonetheless, if it does come up in the Forzathon again, I highly recommend you guys actually going out and getting it. We got the Shelby GT350R, one of my favorite muscle cars right now in the real world, so that's why it's a favorite. It's not a rare car in the game or anything like that, but still pretty cool. Same with the Focus RS. Like, this car would never appeal to me in my past life, but man, with the Focus RS, the 2017 one, they really stepped it up, and it actually looks really, really good. Of course, we have all the Formula Drift cars. Every single one's very cool, and I'll probably keep every single one, so that's why they're in the favorites. We got one Civic Type R. Now, this is like the most sought after car that I keep getting comments about. Everyone wants this car, and unfortunately, the very first time around, it was 150 Forzathon points, and they just put it out for the last Forzathon at 800 points. So you couldn't get it for anything less than 800, which was ridiculous. So everyone was very upset. Hopefully it comes out in the future, but I can imagine that it will be 1,000 plus Forzathon points in the future. So if you guys find one of these on the auction house for cheap, buy it up, because these things are going to be going for 20 million credits all day long. We got some Gymkhanas. I got the 10 Ford Focus RS RX. I got 2 of them, so I can give these away. Of course, I got the Unicorn and also the 9 Ford Focus RS RX. So those are very cool. Again, I'll give one of these guys away. We got the Bone Shaker. We also got the Rip Rod, which was a challenge that came out a couple weeks ago. And it was really, actually, it turned out to be easy. I learned a little bit how to shift, get a little bit better with shifting and racing. And I was able to win a drag racing series, which allowed me to actually win this vehicle. It's very cool too, very fast and very fun to drive. Got a couple of Jaguars. Now, I don't really use these much in the game, but they are amazing looking cars, so that's why they're in my favorites. I do really like them. Got a couple James Bond edition cars as well. All very cool looking cars. Couple Jeeps. The Trail Cat. This thing's insane, man. This is such a fitting vehicle for this game as well. And then, of course, we have Trackhawk, which you can just do ridiculous things with. You got both Koenigseggs. Now, I believe there are 4 Koenigseggs in the game now. 5? Maybe 5 with the Regera, the Agera, the 1-to-1, the RS, and the CC8S. So I have 2 of them out of the 5, and I really want to get the other 3, which, as you can see at the top right hand corner, we can definitely afford to go get them. So I'll probably do a video on those cars coming out in the near future. So let me know which one you guys want to see first down in the comments below. Of course, Lamborghini is a huge car manufacturer in this game. So many different cars, and they keep releasing more and more and more. We're still missing 2 major ones, the Huracan Performante and the SVJ. So hopefully those come out with a car pass in the future. But these are all my favorite ones. The most recent one that came out was the Urus and the Aventador J. Now the Urus is just on another level, man. This is such a sick looking SUV, and it's honestly, I'm so happy that it's in this game. I use it tons. Like, that's probably one of my top favorite cars in the entire game. Next to the Centenario, of course, and then we have the SV as well, which is also a very, very rare car. Cecil Almento, if you guys haven't seen that video, I got the same for 1.3 million. Lucked out on that. And then, of course, a Veneno, an Aventador, a Gallardo, a Spider, which is very cool, and a Murcielago. So we have quite a bit of those. The Huracan as well, which is one of my favorites. Got a couple McLarens. We got the 720S Coupe, done up in this really nice lime green color. We got a 570S. P1, which is very sick. I think I did like a carbon fiber color on it. Looks very good. And of course, that Senna I was talking to you about at the very beginning. Of course, we got the GTR. If anyone's been here since day one, they know the GTR is one of my favorite cars, or used to be at least one of my favorite cars. We got the R34 and both the R35s, and I just absolutely love them. Every single game, always have to have a GTR. We got this Titan Warrior concept. Now, this thing for a full-size truck is just incredible. I love the look of this. If I could, like, create one of these, if I had the money, I would definitely go with this truck, probably over every other truck that I could think of. It's just so unique, and I like the idea of it being more futuristic, everything like that. It's an awesome looking vehicle. If you don't have one, make sure to pick one up. Now, it is a really big vehicle too. It feels huge compared to like just the standard trucks, the Raptor and everything in this game. But anyway, get one for sure. We got Porsche, which is another favorite brand of mine. I love the 918s, all the GT3 RSs, the GT3 series, GT2 series, basically every single Porsche I absolutely love. We got quite a few of the rare ones here. We have the 2019 911 GT3 RS. We have 4 of these things, and I've given one away already. So if you guys want one of these, I still have 3 to give away. So make sure to comment down below saying that you want it. We have the GT2 RS, which is not a rare car in this game, but in real life, this is such an amazing car, and I absolutely love it. I would love to own one day. I haven't seen one yet. Actually, no, that's not, or that's a lie. I have seen a yellow one at a car show or an auto show, but I haven't actually seen them driving around or anything, and I'm super excited for the day I do. We just got this Carrera GT in a wheel spin, and then, of course, we have a 16 GT3 RS, and one of my favorites as well, the 918 Spider. Very cool. We have this Rebel TRX concept. Very cool truck. I'd say this is very close to the Titan. In likewise, I really like both of them. The Titan takes it by a hair for me, but this one is exactly how I would do up like a Rebel if I had one and had extra money to invest into it. I would definitely make it look something like this. Absolutely crazy. We have a couple of Subarus. We have the WRX STI. This thing was very cool. I actually really started liking this car after I watched Fast and the Furious, the 4th franchise. There was a really cool color scheme on one at the very end, and I started really liking this car. Unfortunately, I would never buy it in real life. There's just better cars for the money to get than this thing. We got the BRZ, which is very cool for customizations, and the newer 2015 WRX STI, which looks very cool. Nice little upgrade compared to the current model, or the previous model, sorry. And then we have the Zenvo ST1. Now this thing's pretty cool. Not really impressed by it by any means, but it is just cool to have in the game. And we actually ended up getting this from one of the businesses. We got all 3 stars on every single event, and then this was the actual prize for finishing that. So those are my favorite cars in the game. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy out there, but we do have the majority of the cars that came from all the Forza-thons that you can't actually get anymore, so they're all worth several millions of dollars when you actually go to sell them, so that's very good. We also have 13.9 million credits, and we got there by buying and selling a lot of cars, so make sure, guys, if you want to make a lot of money in this game, make sure you go check out those videos on my channel on how I buy cars for a very low price and then I flip them and sell them for almost twice as much, and then I keep doing that over and over so I get a lot of money. Now I have almost every single property as well, all the way from the castle in the main city and the one that wraps around the coast down on the right hand side of the map here. So we have this one which came with the VIP package. It was 500,000 credits, but we got it for free because we ended up paying real money for it, essentially. But we have that one. I think we honestly have almost every single one. We don't have this one. Or do we? Yes, we do. We have that one. It's owned, but I'm not moved in. We have the castle right here on the water, which was 10 million credits. And honestly, probably one of the best houses in the entire game. It's actually better than this $15 million mansion or castle that we have right here. So that's the one I do recommend you guys getting, is this guy right here if you have the means. Fortune Island we have as well, which is very cool. We don't have this place just because I've never actually gone there. And I think that's probably one of the only places we don't have. And this one, I guess. This one's 1.5 million. It's also a mansion. I've never actually been there to discover it, so that would be very cool. And then we don't have this guy either, but it's 200 grand, so we're probably never going to buy it, or maybe we will just in case it's a challenge. And then of course Castle View Road, this one as well. So maybe 4 total that we don't actually have, but all the other ones we do. We've spent a lot of money on them all, and for the most part I mainly use this guy, the Lodge. This guy as well is a really good one, the Huntsman Lodge, which is like in the center of this huge forest, which is awesome. And then of course the 2 castles. But Anyway, guys, that's basically all I have in the game. I do have all these points as well. Car mastery. These perks add up like crazy when you're just gaining skills, and a lot of the time you can actually use these to get wheel spins and different credits with different cars. They are very important, so keep an eye to how many points you have and keep an eye to the prizes that you can win with those perks. So anyway, that's going to wrap it up for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember, we will definitely be posting a lot more Forza Horizon 4 videos. I've kind of been slacking on that, but I've been doing a lot of Apex Legends, and it's been a lot of fun so far, so I definitely want to continue that as well. But again, thank you for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, also subscribe, and until next time, guys, I'm out. I will see you later.